Okay, so my name is Patrick Codenis. I'm a founder member, and we're four in the band, the same guy since '81. I'm the keyboard player. Well, we had a release indeed 2 years ago, but we never toured with that material. Also this year we started to work on a best-of album. It's important to have an imagery because especially for our music, because it's not an easy music, it's quite underground. So it's interesting to give people an image because sometimes it's difficult for them to assimilate this kind of stuff. Initially we started to do it ourselves because our first, there's two guys, I mean myself, I'm a graphic designer, so we started with graphics, and when we realized that there was like a lot of possibility of research and computer works with the music, we moved to music. I think some virtual synths are quite good for what it is. I think it's quite interesting on a production level because it's cheaper to produce and have a great sound, whereas before you need to go in very big studios. So that's the pro. The counter is, like I say, it makes you lazy. Because there's so many possibilities, and your brain doesn't, you have to, I mean, it's a matter of personality doing music, not a matter of machines, you know, so your personality has to fit your environment, your musical environment. With an analog synth, you have to work your ass off. There's a sort of interface between the machine and you, it's like a fight. Whereas if you have your computer and all your possibilities, you get lazy. I think in the States, there's one sad thing for me, is that because of political reason and the global paranoia, there's very little room for foreigner bands. The borders are basically cut. And I think that's why in America, I mean, it costs us $4,000 just to pay work permits to come here. I mean, if an American band goes to Europe, it costs them nothing. So it costs us a lot of money to come here, but for sure we did it only for the fans. We just came for the people here. Because if a band wants to do the effort to go to the States, it's hell. You have to present 30 pages of reviews in Spanish or English. But that means that if you have a band coming from Africa, there's no fucking way that band's gonna tour in the States. So it kind of cuts the culture to a lot of other bands and to open to the world. But I mean, it's because the borders are closed, so the culture is closed. You could be very rich if you would just sell your soul to whatever type of music. But if you want to keep on doing research, if you want to keep your integrity, then you make less money, but you have more time, but you sacrifice all that time, because our career it's 25 years now, but it took us like 10 years to get to a certain level. I want to be like 70 years old and look at myself in the mirror and say I never prostitute myself or anything. That's for me, that's the core of art, of music art in general.